Hi there, I hope you feel good today. Alright, let's get to our practice, the table. I hope you've done it successfully. Alright, let me do it again for you. Alright, let's review it. Look at its picture. We need a rectangle which needs a plane that needs a point. We have two rectangles here. Since they are on the ground, we are able to use the default planes. Either you make it at the beginning and then move it, or you make a point here, then make a plane on it, and then put the rectangle on it. It has no difference. Alright, let's see to it then. After that, we will analyze the rest of it later. Well, I need a point here. Okay, right click point. In a height, yes. I draw it for you parametric. But if you didn't draw it parametric, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna give it to its Z. What is it? It's height of the table. Actually, this height will be to the bottom of the plane. Alright, accept, and for example, it would be this much. Alright, let me make a plane for it. Plane. Good, alright. Give it to it. Let's make more space here. And then we have rectangle. And give it to this. And let's make its size parametric as well. Okay. Copy from it and rename it to the width of table. Yes, the width of table. Right? And for its length, for example, it would be 1.5 times of it. So that we don't need to, give the integer to it as well. So it will be a times 1.5. So give it to this one, and alright, give it to this one. Okay, we can give its size contrary to. Alright, let's do this and change it. Okay, here. Now it's good. Well, we want from this another one, but one unit upper. To do that, you should search translate XYZ translation. Its input is this rectangle that we have here, alright? We want it to be 1 unit upper. Okay, code block 1, give it to its Z, it's good. We want another rectangle between these two, which is a little bit bigger. Alright, let's put these two here, okay. We can put them in order, it's the upper rectangle, it's the under, and let's make the middle one. Alright. Oops, sorry, this one is translate. Let's copy from this rectangle, okay. Okay, let me disconnect these wires. We need to make a point between these two. What was the height of table? Let's see, 11, and this number was 1. As many as the height of the table is, half unit upper would be for this point. Let's make a point here, alright. I want to draw a rectangle between these two. A rectangle needs a plane, and that plane needs a point. So here I should put a point. This height comes from, let me show you here, and this distance is 1 meter. So this middle would be whatever height it has plus half. Hence I add a point here, then a code block, then write a plus half, and then give the height of the table to it. And after that I'm gonna give it to this, so you can see this point. And now by this point I make a plane. Alright. And then after that give it to this one. Okay. For its size, we say, for example, 10% bigger than others. Okay, it's good. Because we cannot control it, for example, with 10 parameters. For example, here I say x times 1.2. Yes, it's good. And give it to this one. Since we give it 11, it gives us 13. It's a little bit too much. Let's make it 1.1. It's good. And it will be 12, okay? Let's give 12 to which one is smaller? Yes, this one. Let's make some rooms here, some space. Okay, put it here. Let's not make it crowded. And for width was 1.5 times of length. I should say y times 1.5. All right. Okay, then give it to this one and deliver it to width. And if I want to show you, it would be like this. Yes. Let's review it once, then we will continue. All right, let's make this not crowded and put it here. All right, these two. Okay, now it's fine. First of all, we started with adding a point with height of 11, which was parametric, and then added its plane, then its rectangle, and it became the under rectangle. Keep the table parametric, we gave it a number, and we want its length to be 1.5 times of the width of the table, so that we can control both of them by only one parameter. So this one is the under rectangle, which the proportion of its length and width is 1.5. For the upper rectangle, we use the translate, this one. We translated 1 unit. See, we made it up 1 unit. Now after that, the middle rectangle, that we said if the under rectangle, the height of it is 11, it should be added by half unit so that it would be in the middle. So in order to do that, we gave the height to a code block which, whatever this height is, the code block adds half to it. Then it makes a point from it. And after that, a rectangle was made from the plane which was made from that point. The rectangle which is in the middle. Alright, let's get to these two code blocks. Well, we want this one to be more. Hence, we said that this number should be multiplied by a small number. And the result will be 1.1, so it could be 1.1 more. And we gave it to length. And width, as you can see, is 1.5 times of the length. So whatever number it makes for us should be multiplied by 1.5 and then give it to width. And the result is this thing that we can see. This is the first one, and as you can see, this is the second one, this is the last one. In order to love them, what am I gonna do now? Think about it. Great, they should be in one list. So right click, list create, click on it, yes. How many items do I need now? Good, 3 items. Alright, now connect them to list create. Now it's time to love them. Okay. A solid, yes, it's better. And when I connect it to this one, it will be like this. As you can see, the upper part of our table has been made now. To categorize in Dynamo, we can make some groups. For example, all of these together make the upper part of our table. But I can put these two aside, yes, as variable parameters. And then I'm going to arrange and select the rest of them, yes, like this. Then Ctrl G. I made all of them as a group. First of all, they move together, as you can see. And I can choose a name for it as well. For example, top for the upper part of our table. And it has a color for itself. If you want to change that, right click, then you can choose the color that you want. If it's necessary, you can pause the video and draw what we've done so far. Okay. Alright, let's get to its base. We should start from here, yes. As I said that before, in order to draw this rectangle, we can put a point here and make a plane, then draw its rectangle. Or by default plane, we put a rectangle here and then we make it move. I will draw both of them for you. Alright, let's get to the first method. Okay, rectangle, click on it. Alright, let me put it here, and a default plane we need now. Okay, as we know, the default planes work on 0 point. Okay, I'm gonna draw it, then translate it after that. XYZ translation. For example, I'm gonna give a -5 to X, yes, or +5 units in that way. That's good. And the other way, the other method is that I make a point, then for example 5 units, yes, in that way. And after that, okay, make a plane here. Alright, and then a rectangle we need now. You may choose whatever you want, it's your choice, but the rule is that we should choose the way which is shorter. Fine, let's give it size. The length of its base is 5. I don't know if it is good. Then semicolon 2. Alright, like this, as I'm doing it. Okay, give it to, sorry, not this one, yes, and give it to this one. Okay, let me take a look at it. Control B. Alright, it's better to be bigger. Let's change it to 8. It's good now. Of course, it depends on the width as well. Alright, let me see what its width is. And here we gave it 8. Okay, let's make it be 2/3 of it. So we should write here A, yes, times 3 divided by 2. Oops, no, that's wrong. Let's correct it. 2 divided by 3. Now it's good. It gives us an error because of semicolon. Yes, we should put it. And now we should give the width of the table to this. Yes, let me do that. This one. Let me show you that if I change the width of the table, it changes with that as well. Alright, very well. We made on the rectangle, and there is one thing left. That is, this rectangle should be put down here, which is not complicated. Okay, where is its point? Alright, let me show you this one. Yes, let's make a plane. Alright, I'm gonna copy from it and paste it here. Its origin would be this, which is yes, which is up here. Okay, let me hide it so that you can see it better. See? Let me show you. Alright, okay, display. Now we need a rectangle for that. Okay, copy from this one and paste it here. Give the plane to it. See? We want its width smaller. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect these wires, alright, and add a new code block here. And I say its width should be divided by 3. For the previous one, it was like times 2 divided by 3, as you can remember. Since the upper rectangle is smaller, I divided it by 3. Okay, I take the width of the table and then divide it by 3, and we can give it to length. Alright, And for the width, we can give it that too, yes. Or we can give it smaller, like 1 point, no, 1. Yes, it's good. Alright, now we have a rectangle here, another one here. Now we need to make one list from both of them, then loft them. Alright, to do that, right click, list create, okay, plus we have two items, connect this and this one. Okay, as you know, search loft here, okay, and give it to this. Now we need to symmetrize it. Right click, search mirror. Our item is this one, yes, compared to this one, which is YZ plane, I think. Yes, YZ. Yeah, connected to this one. It's good. That's it. And now if we turn it on, our table is complete now. And now I can select all of these, okay, and put them here. Then after that, Ctrl G, and we choose a name for it, like legs as its base. Well, right now we can control it. We can change it by this parameter, the height of the table. And after that, and the width of the table, yes, like this. We could draw a parametric table. Alright. If you agree with me, let's review it again. Okay, we did review top already. Let's go to the legs. Let me turn it off again. Okay. We said that we need a rectangle over here, which has two ways to do that. Either we put it at the center and then translate, or we can make a point. Yes, we can make a point over here, then make a plane from it, and after that we make a rectangle for it. We said that in order to make its width and length follow the width of the table, we took the width of the table, then it times 2 and then divided by 3, which is 2/3, and after that we gave it to the length, and we gave 2 as a fixed number to its width. Alright, we give a fixed number to this part, yes, to this part, and we gave 2/3 of the width of the table to this side. After that, the under rectangle has been made. But for the upper one, this point, exactly we put it here before, yes, this one, it can be used to make its plane. There was its plane here as well, and I could use it so that I could save more time. Alright, you see this plane? I was able not to make it at all. Its plane was made already, and I could use it for that instead. See? So we made a plane from this point, yes. And as we saw, its plane has been made already, we could use it instead. Or you could make it again. We gave it to the rectangle and we made another one up here. And we took its width, 1/3 of the width of the table. And we took for this side of it 1 as a fixed number. Now we have two rectangles here, and then make them in one list, and after that make them loft. We gave it here the surface loft, but I'm gonna give it a solid one, okay? Here loft, click on solid, alright. Alright, give it to this one, okay? Alright, let me turn it on, and our practice is complete now. And we can use it as parametric. Let me give you some tips about these groups. Okay, if you right click on a group, yes, you can delete it. Let me show you its options. Okay, ungroup, remove from group, add group to group. You can add two groups to each other. For example, if I here select these two, we can choose this option, add group to group, see? Two groups have been turned into one. If you click on ungroup, one of them which was added will be remained and the other one will be removed. You can choose their colors and here clean up, it will arrange them. But I don't agree with it much because it will make them disordered so that it will make you unable to read your node. So in this part you can control the font size or adjust its color. When you make a group, you are not able to right click to search anything. In order to search, you should do that out of the group. Alright, that's it for this session. I hope you practice it very well and remind you to stay curious. Okay, see you next time.